Hi, welcome to All Things Possible, and I'm Kris Barney, and I'm thrilled to have you here with me. This week we're going to be talking about increasing your success with the right accountability partner. For many, many years I've had accountability partners, and I've had some really, really good ones. But today I want to talk to you about having the right one and the difference that it's created in my own life and how I have seen that in the lives of many others. Before we jump into that content, I want to invite you to join our website, to join our community at allthingspossible.biz. We put out a new episode every week that we give to you for free, and we share tips and tools on both health and wellness, as well as personal development and moving your life forward in leadership and communication ways, and all kinds of different things that you get from both myself and my husband in our company. So if you haven't joined with us, join our community and go to that. There's free gifts there for you, and we would love to have you be part of us. Also, subscribe to us on YouTube. When you subscribe to us, what it does is it sends you a notification every time we put up a new episode. So you can go just click a button from that email and you can see the episode. So join us on YouTube as well. So today we're going to talk about accountability partners and the success that you can have. If you want to increase your success with the right accountability partner, today is for you. So let me talk to you a little bit about an accountability partner. When we have someone holding us accountable, we are so much more likely to do something or to stay committed. You know, at the first of the year, we always, set new goals, have resolutions, all kinds of different things. And we should be doing this all year long, right? And creating our best self. But as we do that, there's a component that makes you so much more successful, and that is adding the accountability piece. Now, there was a lot of time that I had my accountability partner was, of course, my best friend, my husband, my partner for 35 years we've been married, and that works really well. But there's sometimes that you just know each other so well that you choose not to quite be as accountable, and it tends to be a little bit like, yeah, you were going to diet, now you're looking in the fridge. So it can be a little bit testy sometimes when you choose someone that's maybe too close to the situation. But I want to tell you some things to look for in a good accountability partner. First, you need to find someone that you can trust. Someone who has similar values, someone that's in a similar place, if not ahead of you, so that they can challenge you. You want this to be good for both parties. So if you're so much farther ahead of the person that you're having be your accountability partner, they're not going to achieve as much, and neither are you, because they aren't moving as fast as you are. They don't know the steps that you need next, right? And they can't help you as much as you need. So making sure that that person's the right fit is super important. The other thing is you've got to be able to value what they tell you, meaning that if you can't respect their opinions or them calling you on your stuff, that's going to become a challenge, because you want them to be able to see your blind spots. You want them to be able to shine a light and say, well, what I'm seeing is you keep doing this and this and this. Now, at one point I have had an assistant for many years, and there was one point when she sent me this email of like, okay, we haven't done this or this or this, and there were lots of reasons why they weren't done, but to me it came back as this whole, you're failing, we're not doing this, right? And that's not how she meant that at all. It was just the way it was perceived. So we have to be careful how we take things, and that we have to know that when we are having an accountability partner, we're asking them to tell us those things. Some of the things that can happen when you have an accountability partner is that they can help keep you more motivated. They can help you keep that momentum going when sometimes things get tough. When we have disaster strike or we have a setback, they can help you get back on track. They can be a sounding board for you. They can assist you to see a way through. Sometimes when we're like, oh my gosh, I can't even I don't even know what to do next, right? Sometimes they can help you see a way through or talk you through that process. They can hold you to the fire of like, okay, come on, stop your excuses and go for it. What's your goals? What's your things? What are you working on? And they can help you move through it. They can also be there when things go in an upheaval. Now, I know for me, being self-employed, I had to have someone that was also self-employed or in business in a similar situation, so they knew what I was doing, as well as the things you run into. Being an entrepreneur is completely different than being an executive consultant and working for a company and somebody else pays your paycheck and you have regular paychecks. There's a whole different variety of things that happen and different needs. So when you pick your accountability partner, you need to have a similar situation so that they understand what you're doing and they have good advice for you and vice versa. So you have good advice for them. You want them to be able to call you on your excuses, call you on your crap, right? And as much as we don't want to say that, there's going to be times that it's just like, I haven't been feeling good, so I haven't done it, or I'm not exercising and I'm not pushing through. You need them to say, okay, stop it. What is your goal? What do you want to achieve? What's the end result? What will happen if you don't do it, right? And it can be in all aspects of your life. The accountability partner that I have right now, I'll tell you the story of it here in just a minute. But we have similar goals, not the same goals, right? But similar goals, and so it's easy to push each other. Now, it's taken me many, many years to get an accountability partner that has been this right of a fit. So let me tell you how I met her. I was at the National Speakers Association, their yearly conference, where there's a couple thousand attendees and there's 15, 20 classes every hour, phenomenal speakers, phenomenal presenters, and all aspects of your business. As a speaker, you can find different avenues from marketing to branding to website to social media to, actually perfecting your craft to be a better speaker. All different aspects are available there. And I happened to meet this person. And I met her, and instantly I was like, she could push my buttons. This could be a really great thing. After I met her and we got to know each other a little bit, we only live 30 or 40 minutes apart. Here we are in Texas, several states away, and yet we live within 30 or 40 minutes. I do think that you can have an accountability partner anywhere in the world, because now you can do Zoom and you can do Skype and all kinds of things. So it doesn't have to be someone who lives close. But for me, this works out really well. We got into our last session and into this group, and they said, okay, we want you to have an accountability partner to put all of this stuff that you're learning into play. We want you to follow up with each other and have a 30, 60, 90 day out from this conference for your success. I instantly said, I pick you. You're going to be great. And one of the things that particular facilitator had said is they want us to pick someone we didn't know. Well, I hadn't known her before the day before, right? And so this was really new for us. And it was one of those things of okay, so here's the deal. I've always said, I will love you, but I will kick your butt. So when we are partners, if you can't handle that, then we might not be the right people, right? And you want your accountability partner to love you completely, but not be afraid to stand up to you and say, I don't agree, or this is how I see this, and I think you need to look at this from a different view, right? So I met my accountability partner and dear friend now, and just absolutely adore her. But we came home from Influence and did 50 goals each in 60 days. We had lunches booked 2 weeks out, 4 weeks out. So we got the 30 days, the 60 days, and the 90 days. By the time we got to 60 days, we had each completed 50 goals. It was phenomenal. The stuff I was getting done from purging out old things and organizing, as well as all this momentum in my business and all these things that I needed to have done, all the things that from the influence implementing it into my business. There were so many things that we accomplished. Big goals, small goals, really tricky goals, right? That took some real challenges. And then we went to a concert, overnight in a hotel, totally did pedicures, had this whole 24-hour celebration of our goals at 60 days. It's been phenomenal. We've now been together for 6 months, and both of us are doing phenomenal in achieving those things that we are setting out to do. We are a perfect fit. Now, it took me a long time to get that perfect fit, but I want you to look at who is your accountability partner. Who are you working with? And if you're not working with anyone, find someone and start working through being an accountability partner and being both good at being their cheerleader, their support, their team, their confidant, right? And find that person for you. You can be so much more successful if you are willing to do that. Now, the accountability partner I have picked is completely over the top, beyond me at goal setting. She does a phenomenal job. She sets the goal. I mean, December, she wrote a book in a month. Like, she just does all of these things. It is not a competition. It is not comparison. It is about both of you being successful, both of you moving forward in your life and accomplishing the things that you get to accomplish, the things that you want to have, and really bringing your life to, you know, full color and having, you know, HD. It's exciting to see what's happening. You need to celebrate, and it's so much more fun to have somebody to celebrate with. When we go, and we meet monthly for lunch, and we go through our goals, we go through what we've accomplished, what we have going out, and there's even points where we'll go, okay, so you pushed that one out last time too. What's up, right? So we call each other on stuff. You need a relationship that you can trust and honor each other in that relationship. When you do this, there is so much more success for you to have. You can have the momentum, you can have the impact that you want to have, and you can see your goals coming to fruition. You can see the difference that you're making. For me, I love making a difference in the world. I love changing lives. So it helps me to be pushed to be like, get that program out, fill the program, have opportunities to speak, do this, do what it takes, right? And it helps to have somebody that's going, hey, did you do it? We send messages daily. We speak several times a week, and we are right there for each other no matter what. Even when tough things happen. She had a really tough day yesterday, and so did I the day before. I had some issues that happened with some of my own employees and assistants, and it was just, you know, I needed somewhere to be like, okay, I'm losing it. Like, there's so much going on. And yet she was like, okay, stop. This is an afternoon. It's going to take you an afternoon to fix this. And it just put it back into this reality. Now, yeah, it will probably take a little more than an afternoon, but having somebody else to be like, rein it in, you're going to be okay. It's all going to work out. You deserve to have a good accountability partner. You deserve to be a good accountability partner. You deserve to find that person for you that really gets you and really helps you to move forward. I hope that you've been able to pick up some tips. Make sure you find someone that has your same values, has a similar situation so that they know where you're at. They are on your similar path. They don't have to be on the same path, but similar enough. So if it's an entrepreneur, it's an entrepreneur. If it's a corporate exec, it's a corporate exec. Someone who can actually push your buttons. Does not have to be, if I'm a girl, I gotta have a girl as an accountability partner. It can be the opposite sex. It can be age difference. But it does have to be someone you respect, you trust, and that you will honor, and that you will keep your word with. Someone that you know will call you on it and create a way for you to hold yourself to that fire, and that you can move forward faster. So if you want more success in your life, find the right accountability partner. I challenge you to look at your life. and look at if you have an accountability partner. Is that the right fit for you? Is that the right fit for them? Are you both creating success? Thanks for being with me. Again, if you're not in our community, right here on the screen, join allthingspossible.biz and be part of our community and enjoy all the things that we put out there for you, as well as enjoy the community that we have. We have a wonderful community. We absolutely love and adore our clients and our friends, and love to have you here with us. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time here on All Things Possible. Bye-bye.